Regardless of how much rich, beautiful, or intelligent you are, having certain low value habits can hold you back from truly becoming a high value person. In this video today, I'm going to be sharing 7 low value habits or traits that is stopping you from reaching your full potential. But hold on, I'm not saying that you are a low value person if you exhibit any of these traits. Absolutely not. In fact, once you recognize these low value behaviors, you can then fully evolve into a high value individual. So let's get started. So ladies and gentlemen, our low value trait number 1, use of abusive language and swear words. Our generation, they have normalized using that language to such an extent that they have literally forgotten the difference between being cool and disrespectful. The thing is that you guys get easily influenced by your friends, your peers, so you try to fit in because obviously we are living in a generation जहाँ पे अगर आप गाली नहीं देते हैं, then you are automatically labeled as uncool or boring. Oh look, see, I swear at people very confidently. Did you see how cool I am? Please. The truth is that a high value individual can never find use of abusive language or swear words attractive. So the only people who will like you for using such language are people who clearly themselves have no value. And you know the biggest mistake that you guys make is that you start using that language with literally every single person that you meet just because you think that it's normal. But do you even realize how much uncomfortable you can make the other person feel? Because not everyone is cool like you. People have self-respect. They have something called integrity. Excessive use of abusive language and swear words is just a sign of immaturity, lack of self-control and integrity. Low value trait number 2, copying someone else's personality. When you mindlessly copy someone else's personality and literally everything that they do, it just reflects insecurity, lack of authenticity, and self-awareness. Someone is trying to steal away your personality from you when they all of a sudden start showing interest in the same hobbies that you have, your music taste, your lifestyle choices, the way you dressed, even your social media aesthetics that they never even liked before. It can also get so much dangerous to the point that they might even start following the same passion that you have. People value authenticity, and copying someone else clearly tells that you are not confident and comfortable in your own self. Even the person that you are trying to copy can get uncomfortable and even annoyed by your behavior. And I'm saying this from my personal experience because it literally irritates the hell out of me whenever I catch someone doing everything that I do that they never even thought of doing before. Getting inspired by someone is one thing, but literally copying them from A to Z is a whole different thing, and it's irritating. And if you continue to do that, you are always gonna push people away rather than attract them. And most importantly, you are literally missing the chance of exploring your own unique talents, which ultimately hinders your own personal growth. Low value trait number 3, being manipulative. When you try to manipulate your relationships or someone you care about, instead of being honest and communicating, you are playing this little manipulative tricks in order to satisfy your own selfish reasons, needs, agendas. Some common manipulative tactics include gaslighting. Gaslighting is when someone tries to make you doubt yourself by saying things like, oh, that never happened. Oh, I never said that. You must be imagining things. Some other tactics are guilt tripping, silent treatment, playing the victim. Playing the victim is when someone tries to flip the entire situation in their favor and makes everything about them rather than the actual victim, the person who is actually hurt. Low value people try to manipulate others because they want to take control over them and their relationships because they fear uncertainty. They also fear rejection and they hate to be told no because they want everything to go their way. It's also a big sign of emotional immaturity because these people take manipulative shortcuts to achieve what they want rather than dealing with their emotions and their mistakes. Low value trait number 4, talking behind people's back. It is a low value habit because it reflects poorly on your character. See, a little bit of gossiping is a different thing because come on, we all do that sometimes. But when you spread rumors about somebody or you reveal their secrets behind their back, then obviously other people will automatically assume that you will do the same to them, which will make it hard for people to trust you because you come across as a person who can't be trusted and is filled with negativity, and no one wants to be around such people until or unless they themselves are low value individuals. And most importantly, it's literally a waste of time and energy because you could have used that same amount of energy and time in doing valuable things and leveling up in life. So not only it negatively ये कर लो पहले. So not only it negatively affects your reputation, but it also hinders your personal growth. Low value trait number 5. Always carrying a negative attitude. Are you someone who always sees the glass half empty rather than half full? Are you someone who always somehow finds a way to highlight all the negative things that could happen while starting something new in life? Are you someone who always reminds people of all the bad things that could take place whenever they are willing and are excited to start a new project? Well, I'm sorry to say this, but no one wants to be around such people because no one likes to be discouraged, you know. Yes, sometimes it's important to give certain reality checks to certain people in certain situations. And yes, it's important to prepare yourself for the worst outcome, the worst that could happen. But constantly bringing people down with statements that represent negativity is a trait of a low value individual. And only if you knew that our thoughts actually create our reality. It's not about being delusional, but it's about being positive and open to new opportunities that can potentially change your life forever. So, my friend, if you are someone who is always complaining, criticizing, and always focusing on the negative side, it's time for a change. Indulging in short term gratification. If you prioritize immediate pleasure over long term growth and success, then it will lead you to poor decision making and some negative consequences. Focusing on instant rewards diverts your attention from more important and long term objectives. For example, if you are procrastinating on your goal, it might feel really good in the moment, but you will be regretting later. It is also a sign of lack of self control and discipline. You are doing a huge disservice to your future self who is counting on you right now. You guys have this desire of becoming your dream self, but what you forget is that your dream self is literally nothing without you. What you do every single day and the choices that you make today will determine the rate and the certainty of your success for tomorrow. So, my friend, if you truly want to become a high value individual, remember they are willing to sacrifice and give up on some parties and social events in order to work on their goals. You can never catch a high value individual just sitting casually and doing absolutely nothing in life. They have a purpose or a goal to look forward to. And finally, the last but not the least, what can be worse than not being accountable for your own life? Because people with victim mentality often blame other people and external factors for their own life circumstances rather than taking responsibility for their own actions and their own choices. Victimhood focuses more on problems rather than solutions. Such people ignore and neglect self reflection, which also leads to a lot of toxicity sometimes. These people are actually very, very toxic because they always find a way to put all the blame to other people and other situations and have the potential to ruin the mental health of those around them. And you know the worst part? It limits your own potential because you are always trapped into this cycle of self pity, which holds you back from realizing your own full capability. Hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. By the way, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe because in the next video, I'm going to be talking about something even more interesting. I'll be sharing everything regarding how you can stop seeking social media validation once and for all because I know that it's a huge concern in today's time, especially in our generation. I myself have struggled with that for a very, very long time. So I'll be coming with all the information that I have gathered till now, which have immensely helped me in my own life. So stay tuned. Anyways, God bless you guys. I will meet you guys in my next video.